Good morning, boys and girls. I hope that you're having a wonderful day today. So, I know I'm in a different place. I am actually at my mom and dad's house today. So, visiting with them. I haven't gotten a chance to see them in a long time with the quarantining and everything. So, I'm visiting with them. So, maybe my dad used to be an elementary school teacher, so maybe I'm not sure, but maybe he'll have a chance to stop by and say hi at our Zoom later today at 1 o'clock. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe. But so today's video is covering packet number 6, day 9. We're almost to the end of the packets. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. We've had not a normal school year, but I've enjoyed every minute with you. So, but we don't have to think about that yet. Like I said, today is day 9. So I don't have my whiteboard with me, but I'm going to try and do the best that I can to kind of talk you through and explain what you are being asked to do today. So first things first, I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to look at what we have going on for day 9 in the packet. So, day 9, if we look up at the top, it says phonological awareness. So what you're going to do is read the word out loud below, and then it says ask your student to repeat the word, then say and count the sounds in each word. So you need an adult to do this with you. So they're going to say the word to you. You're going to say it back to them, and you're going to count the sounds in the word and tell them how many sounds are in that word. This isn't how many letters are in the word. This is how many sounds are in the word. So for example, the first one, the adult would say crane. You would say crane. K-r-a-n. Crane. There's 4 sounds in crane. And then you would do the exact same thing for the other 4. So there are 5 words in all, including the one I just practiced with you. So that's what you're going to do today, starting out your packet 9 work. You're going to say the sounds that are in each word. And as usual for phonological awareness, this is all out loud. You're not writing it down. You're speaking it. For reading, it says there's not a separate reading task for today. Enjoy rereading the books in the content lessons. So we'll get to some reading and content. For handwriting, it says use letter formation cards located in the resource section of packet 4 as a guide for this activity. So if you remember all the way back to packet 4, there were some cards in that packet that tell you exactly how to make each letter. If you need those to help you through this activity, go ahead and go back and find those, and you're welcome to use them. So it says, ask the student to write the lowercase letters of the alphabet, A through M on one line, and N through Z on another line. So you are going to, on a piece of paper at the top of the page, write your alphabet from A. So you're going to go A, B, C, right? Lowercase A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Stop. And then go to the next line and do the rest. N, O, P, Q, R, and do the rest all the way through Z. So you should have 2 lines for the alphabet. A all the way to M on the top line and N all the way to Z on the next line. Then it says the student should say either the name of the letter or the sound the letter makes as they write each letter. This task should not take longer than 2 minutes. So while you're doing that, while you're writing that alphabet, that lowercase alphabet, you should either be saying the name of the letter or the sound it makes while you're writing each letter. So it's fine to go A, B, C, D, or you can make the sounds that those letters make while you're writing the letter. So we should know this, so it shouldn't be too hard and it shouldn't take you too long to do. This is directions for the adult that's with you. It says They're going to praise and celebrate the letters that you make correctly. And then you're going to pick one letter the student needs to practice correct letter formation. Use the letter formation guidelines to support students forming and practicing proper letter formation for the letter chosen. Only work on improving formation with one letter per day. So after you wrote your alphabet, A through M on one line, N through Z on the next line in lowercase letters, you're going to pick one letter that you kind of had a hard time making. Maybe it's a tricky letter for you to make correctly. And you're going to do some extra practice with that letter. Just practice writing it several times. Remember, we're not writing them on top of each other. You're not leaving big, huge spaces in between when you practice the letter. You can use your finger as a good space between the letters. If you have trouble with B, write the letter B 20 times. Take your time and practice making it correctly. Then it won't be an issue as you go on. It won't be as hard for you to make. That is it for the reading and writing portion of today, yes. So now we're going to move on to math. Math is all about patterns today. Remember, when we're talking about patterns, if it is a repeating pattern, that means that it is doing the same pattern again and again and again. It's not changing at all. So if it's triangle, circle, square, if that's the pattern, if it was a repeating pattern, it would go triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square. It's not changing at all. Repeating means it's the same thing again and again. If it is a growing pattern, that means each time there's a piece added or changed. It's growing. It's changing in some way each time. So your job with math today is to figure out which two of the patterns are true and which one is a lie. So it says 2 truths and 1 lie. Which of the 3 statements below is a lie? Explain how you got your answer. So we're looking here. It has this pattern. It's 2 yellow ovals, red rectangle. 2 yellow ovals, rectangle. 2 yellow ovals, rectangle. 2 yellow ovals, rectangle. And it says this is a repeating pattern. You need to be able to say, is that true or is that a lie? Next one, we've got some arrows for this pattern. Up, down, left. Up, down, left. Up, down, left. Up, down, left. This is a repeating pattern. Is that true or is that a lie? It's your job to figure it out. And then we have this one. Red rectangle, blue rectangle, red rectangle, blue rectangle, yellow square, purple square, yellow square, purple square. Is this a repeating pattern? Figure out which 2 of them are telling the truth and which one is a lie. Remember, a repeating pattern is the same thing the whole time. It's not changing. Then once you figure out which one is the lie and you circle it and explain how you figured it out, which one was the lie, you have another one. So for this one, you're doing the same thing. Which of the 3 statements below is a lie? Explain how you got your answer. So 2 big spiders, 2 little spiders. 2 big spiders, 2 little spiders. It says this is a growing pattern. You need to figure out whether that's true or if it's a lie. We have this pattern. Caterpillar with 1 piece of its body. Caterpillar with 3. Caterpillar with 5. This is a growing pattern. Figure out if that's true or if that's a lie. And then it says this is a growing pattern. It has 3 blue squares, 6 blue squares, 9 blue squares, 12 blue squares. So figure out which one is the lie, circle it, and explain how you figured it out. Then it says create your own repeating and growing patterns. Do you think your patterns are correct? How is your pattern the same as patterns above? How is your pattern different? So after you figure out which patterns are true and which ones are the lies, and you explain how you figured it out, you get to create your own repeating and growing patterns. Then your job is to answer the questions. Do you think your patterns are correct? How is your pattern the same as patterns above? So as the patterns that we worked with today. And how is your pattern different? So that is your math work for today. Looks like if I take a sneak peek, we're going to be doing some more Two Truths and a Lie tomorrow. So now we have our content for today. It says review the different books from this week or use the Chapter 7 study guide to review what they have learned. So you're either going to reread the books for content that we read earlier this week, or you can look at the Chapter 7 study guide. Let's see if we can find that just so I can show you what it looks like. Chapter 7. Right here. Or you can look at this, Chapter 7 study guide. You can review about the climate, location, physical surroundings, seasons, landforms, all this good stuff. This is review from what we have talked about this week in content. So either reread all the good stuff that you read for content this week or review this Chapter 7 study guide. I'm not going to read through all of this with you. Your job is to read through it yourself. If you need the help of an adult or an older sibling or someone at home, that is perfectly fine. Ask them to sit with you while you read it and help you out with the tricky parts. So after you've reviewed what we've read this week in content, it says choose one of the activities below. So you have 3 choices. I will read each of them and explain what it's asking of you, and then you'll pick one to do. So your first choice is fashion show. It says dress for each season of the year in Virginia. Have someone in the house take a picture of you. So you're going to put on an outfit that you would wear in the winter, an outfit that you would wear in the spring, an outfit that you would wear in the summer, and an outfit that you would wear in the fall. And you need to have someone take pictures of you in each outfit. Then it says, write about which season you like to dress for the best and why. Make sure you include what clothes you will wear. So that's one choice of something that you can do today. Another choice is be an author. It says, write an all-about book to help someone know how to get dressed for each season. So remember, if you're writing an all-about book, you are telling them all about something, everything they need to know. So it says, you're writing an all-about book to help someone know how to get dressed for each season. So that would be what you're teaching them. So all about what to wear in winter. And your whole book would be about that. I would have each page maybe be a different piece of clothing that is important to wear in winter or whatever season you choose. Make sure you have pictures to go with your words. So that's choice number 2. Choice number 3 says ABC book. Make an ABC book for the different fruits and vegetables that are grown in Virginia. So if we look right here, an example is the alphabet starts with A, of course. So your first page of your ABC book would have a fruit or vegetable that starts with A that is grown in Virginia. This person drew an apple, and underneath the picture of the apple, they wrote A is for apples. And then on the right side, they wrote, they grow in the spring, fall, and winter. So they wrote a little bit of information about them. Next, they would do something for the letter B because it's an alphabet book. You're going in the order of the alphabet, but each letter of the alphabet should go with a fruit or vegetable that starts with that letter that is grown in Virginia. So think of something that starts with a B that's grown in Virginia that you could do for the letter B, and you would do that for the whole alphabet. So out of the fashion show, the All About book, or the ABC book, you have to pick one of those to complete today. So choose one of those, complete it, and your parent can take a picture of it, and that can be something that you send. Remember, tomorrow, stop sharing my screen. Tomorrow, you're going to pick 2 pieces of work from this week, 2 from reading, 2 from writing, 2 from math, and 2 from content to send to me or Mr. Overton, and we will go ahead and mark that you turn those in. We are going to have a Zoom today at 1 o'clock, just like we normally do. Next week, we will only have one Zoom, and it will be our last one of the school year. So this weekend on Sunday, when I send my weekly email, I will put information about that last Zoom. If you guys have any questions at all, you or your parents, always feel free to contact me or Mr. Overton. We are here for you. We're here to help you in any way we can. I know that I'm getting sad that it's almost the end of the year, but that's okay. I'm going to make sure to give your parents my personal email so that we can keep in contact. So that'll be good. I miss you guys. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you on Zoom at 1 o'clock.